So hello creative designers and welcome on to this tutorial. My name is Peter, and on to this tutorial we're just going to be able to convert our e-commerce website to a multi-vendor e-commerce website. This is a demo of the backend. This is the demo backend. This is exactly what we're going to create in this tutorial. And you can see this is admin dashboard. This is where you are going to have the admin control panel. This is all the things that the admin have the access to. We even have the compatibility. You can be able to control whatever is going to be on the vendor shop or whatever the vendor can access. He has all the light too. He has even the light to even control the withdraw and the money and all that. He will have the access to the vendor stores, whatever the vendor stores available. You can see here we have a demo one. Let's first of all access it and see how it will look in the vendor dashboard. So we need to go, I need to just get back here and see the address. So it's called sales. So we need to log in first of all. So I logged in an admin. So let me just log in here. Yeah, this is a vendor shop. This is a vendor. As you can see, there has been there are very minimal things that a vendor can do, but a vendor can have the access to the media. He can upload the media for maybe the image for the product. The vendor can also add a product. The vendor can access the orders. The vendor can also access the payment and can request for the payment. And once the order has gone through, you can see he can request. He can see once request, he can process, and even can see the cancelled. Even can see on the ledge. Yeah, you can even see you have a reverse withdrawal. And vendor can be able to even add the coupon. This is where the vendor can add even the product. You have the shortcut. You can see the vendor will have this. He can even select on which type of product. We can limit them, but for this demo we have allowed them, and we just need to give the product title and all that. And we have so many few things that are going to be needed. Vendor can even add more images for the product, like that you can see. And we have the short description. We have the description. There's so many things that the vendor can do. Even can set the in stock, out of stock, or even allow the back order. You can see we have the even he can set the shipping. Yeah, there you can even set the attribute and filter the product. You can set and that, and he can submit for review. And the next thing that means we need to approve the product so that the product can be available in the shop. That's the tutorial for today. I hope you're getting something out of this tutorial. If so, hit the like button as we proceed to the next stage of installation. And this is a website that we're going to install, so we have to rush to the dashboard. So here we are on the dashboard menu. And on the dashboard menu, we go to where we have the plugin, and on the offer we have these three options. Select the second option because we are going to install a new plugin. So here we need to search for multi-vendor. So we have so many options here, but the one we're going to use is from WCFM. You can see it has more than 30,000 active installation, and last updated 2 months ago. You can see out of 289 people who are taking the time to let this plugin, they have offered a 5-star. That means it's a plugin that is worth of you having it. I'm not doing a promo, but it's all about the feedback. So we install the plugin. It's called WCFM Marketplace, best multi-vendor marketplace for WooCommerce. We install the plugin. So after successful installation, all we need to do is we activate the plugin, and after the activation, we are supposed to be directed to the setup wizard. So this is the setup wizard. You can see now is about WCFM marketplace, and we just this therefore thing it need to install some more few plugins. It need to install for this plugin to work correctly. So we just only we need to do is we click install WCFM call, and don't click it to just install it themselves. To install it itself, and it will activate itself. So all we just need to do is wait for it to install, and we proceed to the next step. After it finished the installation of those plugins, now we are directed to this setup wizard. So you can see it's about WCFM marketplace. So we have to set up from here. So first thing we need to do is we click let's go, and we are directed to the dashboard setup. Here we're not going to change anything. This is the dashboard setup here, and all we just need to do is we click continue. And from there, now we have the store URL. Let's see if I crossed. I crossed it, and I just wanted to show you something. So I need to reopen it again. So we have the link. We have the store URL. So I just have to open it again here, and we have to see what it will look like. So so let me just log in here, and after I log in, we'll be able to see my shop. So there's my shop here, and the shop. So here we'll have the admin. So I also logged this admin. So I logged in as admin. So I needed to log in as a vendor so that we can be able to see the vendor link here. So I just need to log in here, and the name will be contained as let's see, you can see this is the link you're saying it's be the name of the website, and this name here, and now we have the name of the shop. That what is called the store URL base. You can also include sold by, and it will just show who is the seller of the product, maybe the name of the shop. You can include it. You can say no, if you turn off it will not be seen. So with that, we have the different tab to show the name of the shop. We have the simple tab here, we have it, the name of the shop here, and we have the rating, and we have some badges. It all depends on the if you're having the version. If you're having some, if you want to add some badge, you need Ultimate. It's called WC Marketplace Ultimate, something like that. You need a premium version. So for me, I'll use that one. Position, I just wanted to be below add to cart. We have the name of store name position at the header. You can see we have it at the header here. So this is where you have it. You can see the shop doesn't have as product, so I need to just go to shop product here, and I'll be able to show you some few things. I select the product which are available, and we can go, let me go to shop here, and just open for product. I see if I can be able to add the product. Yeah, so no way I can be able to add such a product. So but I can add it from here. I can go. So let me just leave it the way it is. So we just proceed to store position, store sidebar position. I want it to be on this. You can select which sidebar you just want it to be. I want it to be on left. Store related product as per. Yeah, so I just want to show product not from the same shop. If you want to say, maybe if I open for vendor, I'll be able to see only same per store product. So I want to have as per WooCommerce default rules. I show all the product, and customer can choose from whoever the customer from whoever the product or the vendor she likes. So Product per page, let me select 12, like that. Market price shipping, you can deny the vendor the shipping, or you can allow the vendor to do the shipping. So you can turn it off or on. We have the market price shipping by weight. You can allow the vendor to ship by weight. So we just start. The next thing you need to do is proceed to the next. So we're in the commission setup. Here we have the commission. I want the commission for the admin. I want it to be a percentage. I want to be taking maybe 10%. I just allow that. So we have the shipping cost goes to vendor. If you want the shipping cost to go to vendor, you can turn this on. And we have tax go to the vendor. If you want the tax to go to vendor, toggle this to be on. You have the commission after you consider the coupon. I just turn it off. Just leave it the way it is. Commission after you consider admin coupon. Yeah, I turn on. Here we have the commission tax setting. You can turn it on, and when you turn it on, you have to add the tax label, and you can even have the tax percentage for the vendor. Yeah, we just go to the next step where we have now withdraw setup, and we have request auto approve. You can just turn it on or off. We have withdraw mode. We have the manual. We have periodic. You can say maybe in a specific day of a week. This is the day I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna be paying my payment. So you have to say every 7 days. You can choose the specific day, but for me, I'll just go for order status, and I will also say I want the order status when it's complete, and I'm just going to pay. I'm not going to pay to set up the payment for that. I'll just select cash on delivery, but you can choose maybe for PayPal, and you include all that. You have the reverse withdraw setup. You can just turn this on if you want. Maybe when the vendor deliver photo product to the customer and the payment has been done, you can request withdraw. So that's the function for that. So how do you want the reverse to be done? Maybe you can also only allow the mode of payment. You just allowed. If you add payment for like PayPal here, you can even have PayPal, but for now it's just recognizing cash on delivery because we haven't included the key for the PayPal. So now we go to the reverse withdraw limit. You can add the withdraw limit here, but I'm not going to set that. I'm just going to leave it blank because sometimes you can say this product to worth this much or what is it. So we just click now to continue. And we move on to the next step about registration. So on click on setup registration, it will create the page for registration for the WooCommerce. Here we have now the dashboard style. I just leave it the way they are. I'm not just going to customize that, but you can take your time and you can customize it. Now we have the compatibility. I just leave it the way they are, and I just click continue and we proceed. Now we're going to proceed to the dashboard. So this is the dashboard for the admin, and remember we had so many things here, and you can be able to access all these. Here we have the home. You can have report for the last 7 days, admin fee in the last 7 days, item and order. From there we have the media, all those media that has been uploaded in your website. You can clear them from here, you can check them from here, and you can even decide to delete some of them. Maybe they are not being used somewhere. So we go to the articles. You have all access to the articles written in your website. From there we have the product. You'll be able to access all products that are here, and you can even decide to assign this product to a certain vendor, and you can have maybe from publish, draft, pending, and archive. You can select from category. You can select by product type, and you can even choose the store, and you can even add new product. You have very different way you can add the product also. So you have the order here. You'll be able to access all orders that are available on your website for all vendors in this dashboard here. You have the withdraw now. You can select requested withdraw, approved and cancelled. You have even minimum the vendor, choose the vendor or the store, and you even have to choose, you can even filter by date, and you'll be able to have for that. You can print them by PDF and Excel sheet and CSV. You have so many options you can use, and you just need to select all that vendors that you're going to, and you leave them a note, and you just click approve or reject. Just that. You have done it. So simple. Now we are on the coupon. This is where you have all the coupon will be registered on this dashboard here, and you'll be able to access all of them. You can activate or deactivate them. You can delete, you can approve or reject from here. Everything store vendors. Here you'll have so many vendors included here. You can even add a new vendor from here as you're going to. For now, let me just the vendor here, and I'm just going to use just random like that, and we have the store slug and all that, and all you just need to do is we submit, and the vendor will be ready like that. Once you create like this, a vendor will receive an email, and the email vendor will just need only to fill in the email and set the password, and you'll be able to access the shop by herself. So go back to the vendors here, and you see now we have one vendor for our shop, and you can even decide to edit them here, and you can set so many things from here. You have the profile, shop and image and banner and all that. You have the store shipping, commission to withdraw. You can see you have global percentage and all that by product quantity. There's so many things you can set for even a particular shop. You can even set the opening and the closing of the shop. It will depend on how you want them. You can even set and communicate with a direct message. All you just need to do is you type a message and you click send. It will be sent the easy way. And just that you can see the message has been sent. So from there, now we go to customers. You'll be able to have the access of all the customer registered to your website. From there, we go move on to reviews. You'll be able to approve all the reviews and see all the pending reviews from here. You'll have refund. Here you'll have all requested refund and all that. You have report. You have access to all report of your website. You can even choose from which date and all that. You can even print a report last year. You can choose specific year and all that. You have so many access to. It has even sales by date, sales by store, and out of stock. And you can be able even to reach out to the vendor and see the progress. So from there, now we are in the setting. This is where we have also many things that are going to be included in our website. So we have even the first thing is dashboard. Or you can just deny that remember you had set up for the WooCommerce. So let me just proceed here, and I just open the shop. Just a minute. We need to set up. I need to just give. I used an email here, so what I just need to do is I edit and I add a password here. I'm not just going to just wait for that, but I'm just going to use a simple password. So you can even send the link, password link, and one can does it. So whatever you mean by this WooCommerce and this one is this. So I just have to open it in a private page, and you can have access to this. And let me cruise here, and it's called shop. So we just log in here, and on login we'll be directed to this, the WooCommerce, to my shop, and this you can stop it from here. It's called the WooCommerce box and all that. You can disable it from there, and this whatever that it will prompt once a vendor has registered a new shop. Vendor will have to set up all these for the vendor to access the dashboard. And from there we have the module. The module is all about those things you just want to be available on the vendor shop. So let's just proceed here, and we just create a demo so easy so for us to be able to access that. And I'm not going to say so many things. I'll just click on that. So let me not lash, and I just take you step by steps. So let me just go back. So let's go back here, and we have the store. So let me just start. We have now the store setup for the vendor. You'll need to have a logo, a banner, the shop name, email, and the store phone and all that. These are the details that will be needed. Even for the country, it will be needed, the state. From there, you just click continue, and you'll be directed to the payment. So the vendor will have to select the payment method which you have approved. So you have only cash on delivery, but you have to set up the other payment method for you to reach out. So you have policies and all that. So he has to write the policy. You have support setup, and after that, vendor will have the SEO of the shop. They can decide to skip for that. The social they will need to, and after that, they will be directed to the vendor dashboard. These are the modules that are available on. So we can decide to just limit from them, because the vendor will only need to have very few product, very few of these. The vendor can have can even import products from other shop and add to their shop. You can deny all this. So the vendor can add even the product for search. You can deny all these and give the vendor very few things. So all that is needed is that you come here and you set up the module. You can see we have the articles, media, order payment, coupon, customers. You don't need the customer, ledger book, reviews, and you can deny most of these things. So what is needed? So we just only come here and we toggle off. We toggle off like that. We toggle off the reviews. You can just leave them. Inquiry, catalog, inquiry tab. You can deny them, maybe direct message and all that. Once you just save it here, and you come here to the vendor shop, you see we have so many things here, and all you just need to do is we refresh, and you see even for the articles will just disappear. You can see we don't have even for the articles. We have just selected just few. It all depends on how you can just want to customize your shop. On the model section, we have the marketplace setting. Remember, we have we had this, we did set there, so we're not just consider much on that. Geolocation, you can add maybe OpenStreetMap. I'm not going to configure that, but you can check out on your own time. Here on the order setting, you can disable multi-vendor checkout. You can disable. You can say my store will only allow customer to check out on a single product from one single vendor. You can decide so. And the other thing about order sync is this will mean that if one vendor shipped the product and the other hasn't shipped, the customer will just know that one of my product has been shipped, and this will allow order sync. I can activate it, but it's all depend on how you want it to. So from there's a commission. You can set the commission for yourself. We have the withdrawal setting. You can say I set up by order status. You can request auto approval. Once it is done, it will just auto approve, and the payment will be done instantly. You have the payment setting. You can set up the payment for the which payment method you will allow. We have the transaction charges and the withdrawal charges. So we have the shipping setting. So you can even set the shipping setting from here. You see, you can set by kg and all that. That's a full new tutorial. That's a full tutorial that is needed. I'll think about it. We have the refund, we have the auto refund, refund by customer. You can check on this one. You have the review setting, vendor registration. Yeah, what does it need? So we need a vendor to be approved, and we want them to use a valid email. So we say email verification should be done. What do you need in the registration form for the vendor? I want it to have first name, second name, username, store address, store phone, terms and conditions, and from there you can add some terms here. And all you just need to do is save. Once you have added them, or like you have called the custom field, you just enable and you select maybe a text or a number. We see we just need the customer phone number, and we see phone number, like that. And you can add some assistant, and you say is required, and you just click here and you just be added on here. So I'm not just going to do much on that, but it's good. You can take your time. If you need more field in your registration form, you just need to add it there. You have the store style. I'm not going to change the color. Dashboard style, now there. Dashboard pages, these are always there and they are made, so I'm not just going to interfere with that. We have the menu manager. You can decide on what menu will be available on the vendor end, so I'll just leave it the way they are. Notification manager, here we have the notification you just want. For the admin notification, we have the vendor or the store notification. You can turn off maybe for the message and you leave the email. It all depends on you how you just want to. You have the email setting. You can come here and go slow by slow and you say for the review, this is the email that's going to be receive email for reviews. Zero stock, maybe you can just direct to another one. And we have status update. You can change withdraw request. You can attach an email for the account and all that. It all depends on maybe how many workers you have or how many emails you want to have in your website. From there, now we go to inquiry setting. So we say inquiry require login, and you save the password. What is inquiry? So you just come here and you go to shop. I need to show you how inquiry works. Customers only need to open a product here, and they will have this ask a question. This is the inquiry box, and customer can ask an inquiry for this product. That's what we say about inquiry. Product type and category, you can select. If someone upload a single product and doesn't select the category, where do you want the single product to be categorized, on which category? So you can select on categories here and there. From there, now you have custom product field. You can add some custom field for the product. During the upload, maybe you can ask for maybe is it available, whatever. You can just do a question. You can add a custom field for the product. You have store policy, store orders, and data cleanup. You can check on that. Now we go to compatibility. This is where we have most of those things that you can allow the vendor to see or to manage. So I want the vendor to only manage the product and add product, but not to publish. I want to approve the product and auto publish live product. I activate that. So we have types here. These are the types that are going to be available. The panel, we have the panel here. So we go to the marketplace. I want the customer to see I want them to see sold by. I don't want them to show the email. I don't want them to show the phone, address, map, social, policy, hours, customer service, record, request. I would deny them all this. and I will go to the withdraw. I want them to see the transaction detail and transaction and withdraw request. I want it to be like that. Now we have the coupon. I want to publish personally the coupon, and if one decide to edit the coupon, I want to also publish. We have now what the vendor can do on orders. So I want the vendor to only view the order. They don't need to update the status. They may update the order has been shipped and you find they are overseas, so you have to wait for long, but you can allow them. It all depends on how you just want it to be. You can let them add or edit the order, delete the order, no, view the comment, submit comment. You can leave them, and export CSV and view commission. Let it be like that. So we have now the customer. Do you want them to manage customer? No. To add customer? No. View customer? Yes. Edit customer? No. Delete customer? View customer orders? No. View customer name? View customer detail? View billing address and all that. And just that, all you just need to do is save the setting. This is where you just control much about your shop, about compatibility, stock compatibility. From there, now we go to withdraw. You have the withdraw request here, and you have the review reports. Reviews will be available here, and you'll also have the report. That what you just need to do for your multi-vendor website. You need to set up all that, and you just start. You have managed do a lot of so many things, all for free with a free plugin, which I include the link on the description. I also did a Docker tutorial on how to turn your e-commerce website to a multi-vendor website with a Docker. I'll include the link on the description. Kindly consider checking it out, and till next time, I appreciate for the time for being here. If you got something out of this tutorial, hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, as we do deliver content related to WordPress. Until next time, thank you so much.